Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Hi, I'm Karen Downing, and this is Spotlight on Frazee. Well, today we get to be out at Karinall Estates on Weimer Lake. Tell me the right way to say that.
Karinall, yeah.
Okay, Karinall Estates at Weimer Lake. And what an impressive place this is. I think you can sleep 26 people, I think. It's totally set up for family reunions or just a big family gathering, corporate, church events. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So this is such a gorgeous place, Heather.
Thank you. Yeah, we actually sleep 24.
24, okay.
Yeah, there's 8 bedrooms. There's 6 bathrooms.
I knew there was 6 bathrooms.
2 fireplaces and a waterfall.
And a waterfall and a solarium.
Absolutely.
That's right. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. So tell us a little history of how this just came to be.
Yeah, well, one day I was over here showing, not that I'm a realtor, but I was showing somebody the house because you want to make sure you have great neighbors, right?
That's right.
And then after they left, I'm like, Marlis, what do you think about turning this into an Airbnb?
And by the way, that means that you live on Weimer Lake also.
I do live on Weimer Lake, yes. I live on the corner in the warehouse.
That's right.
Anyway, and Marla said, well, let me talk to my kids and I'll get back to you. And so she called her kids and said, what's an Airbnb? And they said, Mom, yes. And so we went to work, and about 7 months later, we opened the doors. We replaced 7,500 square feet of flooring.
That's crazy.
Yeah, knocked out some walls. My mom and I did most of the designing. And all the rooms, there's 30 rooms, are all named and themed after classic books.
That's amazing. So let's go into that a little bit. I know that sounds like a big deal, but not as big actually as it really is, because you didn't just redecorate. I mean, there is so much furniture and draperies and decorations in here. It's like a mystical place, actually.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, we got rid of so much furniture. We gave all of it to Catholic Charities. That's something that's really important to Marlis.
Okay.
And then everything we got from here, like I'd say 98% of everything I got at like Reuse or Habitat for Humanity, or I scrounged around. I'm really quite the scrounger. And well, I happened to walk into Reuse down in Minneapolis, and this furniture in this room actually came from there. And I was on my way out and to flying somewhere for one of my friends' birthdays.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'll pay for it, and then as soon as I get back, I'll come and get it. So I rented a U-Haul.
Wow.
And
a big U-Haul.
Yeah, and I had no idea what I was doing. And anyway, 5 U-Hauls later, we brought stuff back from Minneapolis.
Yes, and when you say you scrounge, I have to say you scrounged because the furniture in this living room and in the other rooms, you don't just find everywhere. You scrounged because they're unique and they're amazing.
Yeah. I really, I mean, we had an idea of what we wanted to do for each room. And the reason why we did books, switching the subject a little bit here.
And explain that quickly.
Yeah. Is both Marlis and Ken taught English. Ken also taught social studies and history. And then Ken started his teaching career here in Frazee, and then moved up and he finished his career at Concordia, MSUM, and Concordia.
Okay.
And NDSU.
And so each room in this whole estate is themed by a book.
Yes.
And it's a classic book.
Yes.
So let's give some examples. You tell me a few of your favorite ones.
Okay. Well, I love Charlotte's Web, and the reason why I love Charlotte's Web, it's really a bed in an open area, but you are right by the waterfall, and you can hear the waterfall, and I just love that sound.
Magical to go to sleep to that, yeah.
Yeah. My favorite bathroom is the Mary Poppins bathroom.
Oh, yes, and that's amazing. Explain that a little bit.
Yeah, well, I made the sink. The sink is made out of a bike, and it's we got platform made, and then I got the sink, and the sink handle, the faucet kind of looks like a bike handle.
Right.
I really try to think of every detail. My mom and I watched every single movie.
I think that there is an umbrella that's made into a light fixture.
Yeah. I got that umbrella off of eBay, and then I went and got the lights from some store in Minneapolis, and then made it so it looks like it's kind of raining.
Right. And I think my favorite bedroom is Gone with the Wind. And to me, that's kind of a nice little unit because you've got an area with this, I can't even tell you how huge and beautiful this bed is. And then it gives you the feel of Gone with the Wind. And then a little area over, there's another bed for maybe a child.
Yeah.
And then farther from there, in this same suite, is a beautiful bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And then hidden on another area that I think originally must have been a walk-in closet.
It was.
You turned into, is it the Narnia room?
It is, yeah.
Amazing.
So we have Aslan on one wall, and then you know how in Narnia they have the light posts?
Uh-huh.
So on one side of the light post, this one happens to have two instead of one. So we, of course, are creative and made it work. And then we have vines growing on that light post, and then the White Witch, the post closest to that has snow on it. And then my mom just finished a new mural in there, and it kind of goes through the seasons of the woods.
Oh.
Because, a lot of it is filmed in the woods.
I haven't seen that yet. I need to run and
Yeah.
see that before I leave today. That's great. Yeah.
Little House in the Prairie, I added the whole family in there. So I went on eBay and found all the pictures of Laura and Carrie and Albert and Mary and the whole family. So I've added that to Little House in the Prairie.
Okay, another bedroom I really like is Shane. So Shane is also kind of set up for a mini family. It's a suite back there. And it has the feel, more of a Western feel.
Yeah.
Lots of windows and its own patio.
Yeah.
And then even a set of bunk beds in the same room, which aren't bunk beds. They're built-ins that are beautiful, actually.
Yeah, I have the Amish make those. So it's a twin full bunk, and then it also has a queen bed in there as well. It has some rock work in there, and that's one of the books that Marlis taught out of, and that's how we came up with the Shane room.
Oh, nice. And then right outside the Shane room is the game room that has a big pool table, a table with lots of puzzles and so forth, but it's mainly pool. Yeah. And I saw there was some darts in there too.
Yeah, and we also have puzzles in there. Marlis loves puzzles, so we had to, of course, incorporate a table that we always had a puzzle going.
To me, it feels nicer because it's kind of a separate little wing. Mm-hmm. And so if you went back, if say you were here with a big family with, let's say, siblings and their families all coming here together with their kids, then that would be a nice little area, that you kind of have your own space. Yeah, it's great, yeah. I know too that you can serve a lot of people here with all the ovens and the fridges and everything. So anyway.
Oh yeah, we're really set up for anything that you could possibly want. We have had multiple weddings.
And how do they get a hold of you quick?
Yeah, you can call me at 218-234-9513. My name's Heather. Or you can go on Karinall Estate, and it's Karinall estate.com.
Yes, and I don't want to forget, Heather, that this is a beautiful estate sitting on Weimer Lake, and the property here is just amazing. So tell us about the outdoor spaces quick before we close.
Okay, all right. Well, actually, we just put in all new lighting all throughout. There was like 25 lights outside. It was crazy. And then new railing down to the lake. We have a new decking down to the lake. We have a weed roller, so there are no weeds. Great swimming, sandy beach down there. Just had Tim Erb redo the beach for us. And then we also have a little spice garden and flowers outside that we plant every year. And again, it's just a great space. We have yard games that's fun to play.
Right.
And then the one that we have the ball, what's that one? We have that outside. Tetherball.
Tetherball.
Yes, we also have tetherball too. So don't forget, an old family favorite.
I also know that you have contacts here that if someone would like food catered here, you have contacts for that. There's a lot of eating establishments here in the Frazee area. And I even heard something about maybe a pontoon.
Oh yes, I rent out my pontoon.
That's right.
And Missy Daggett and I do this really fun history cruise.
Oh, really?
And it's $25 a person. We greet you with Weimar waters, and that all started one day because we were in Frazee and somebody said, "What's in the water?" And then we said, "Oh, we should name that drink the Weimar water."
Oh.
And so we greet you with that, pick you up on the pontoon, tell you history of Weimar Lake, which there is tons
There is
of
a big history here.
yeah. Seth Hardmeyer, I don't know if Seth has been on here yet, but he recently came out with a book about Weimar Lake.
Seth, okay.
Yeah, so we should get Seth here. And his wife, Carrie, has done some of the murals in our house here too, as well.
Nice. Community affair.
Community affair. It was a lot of love that went into this place, I can tell you that.
Well, just sitting here and I'm seeing the view out on the lake, I could sit here all day. And I don't want to, I just want to mention quick before we say goodbye, there's a library here that I could live in. There's a comfy couch and another fireplace down there, and just one whole 2, 3, 4 walls of books, and that's my thing. So, yeah, I can see myself here with my feet up, enjoying myself for a whole week for sure, and not even leaving that room.
Yes, absolutely. We have a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah.
So it is quite the magical place, and we hope you come stay with us someday soon.
Yes. And again, this was Spotlight on Frazee. Thanks for joining us.